So what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Grizz. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different here in Black Ops 4 Zombies, and that is the top 10 most wanted Prestige Master rewards that everybody is looking for. So this is a community update, a community video for everybody who's been voting in the polls recently. Drop a like on today's video if you go on to enjoy, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section if you're new. And if anything here, anything at all, sparks an idea and you want to continue this conversation, feel free to hit me up at GrizzViolent. It's the best place to keep talking zombies, multiplayer, or the upcoming Battle Royale Blackout for Black Ops 4. Now the poll that I hosted read as follows. If you could choose any Master Prestige reward for zombies, what would it be? Now the ones that I recommended were honorable mentions. Start out with monkey bombs, tracer rounds where you could pick any color, or having regenerating grenades. And then I wanted to hear your feedback. What kind of rewards would you like? Are you a simple guy, or do you want something in-game physical that you actually earn throughout all the XP that you've grinded from Prestige 10, Master Prestige level 1000? This is the rewards that we're talking about. So I'm going to be getting some feedback from you guys now, and we're going to be putting this in a top 10 format. So this is in no particular order, and if you want to become featured, be sure to activate that bell icon and comment on the polls. But in number 10, we're going to start out with my man Dr. Milky, and he wanted a permanent mystery box. And when I think of this, I think of Buried, when Leroy smashes down the box and it doesn't move anymore. But this would be a reward if you reached Master Prestige level 1000. No matter what, as many times as you hit the box over and over again, it would not move for you. It might move for everybody else, but not for you. And this would be a simpler change for some of the veterans out there who are longtime Zombies fans. In number 9 comes my man Dynamite. And Dynamite, what he had to say pretty much was that he wanted a Raygun Mark IV. And each iteration of Black Ops, we've been getting a new type of Raygun, the Mark II, the Mark III, and he wants a Mark IV here in Black Ops 4 Zombies. Where are you guys sitting on a 4th version of the Raygun? I know as I spin the box, and there's a lot of selections already, I don't want the ray guns filling up 4 different slots for each type of variant, but if you could limit it down to one super ray gun, I'm on board. But in number 8, we're going to talk about a very special one, and this one is double XP to all other players that aren't that rank. So if you reach Master Prestige, you would be given the entire lobby double XP. A wonderful suggestion from Xavier Stewart. Thank you for leaving this comment. I think this is a worthy reward on double XP weeks that come and go very quickly. This would be a good option to party up with people that are very high rank and get into games with them and still make it worth it. Now in number 7 comes a comment from the Kens, and what he suggested was that the first 3 door buys are free, but only the starting doors. I think we can open up this idea to just be any 3 doors are free for that level 1000 player. And you could pick the most expensive doors if you wanted. What do you guys think about this? I think this would be a good reward and something most people could get used to. Sort of like we got used to the free Gobblegum spin that happened during DLC 3 Go Rod Karavi. Now in number 6, I want to talk about starting with a Perma Perk. And this comes from a man named Shots or K. The option to pick up one perk to have permanently, so a Perma Perk, apart from Quick Revive or anything that makes you invincible. Now I think having the option to pick whatever perk you want to just start with would be a cool thing to do, a cool thing to incorporate into the level 1000 Master Prestige rewards. I'd probably end up picking Juggernaut, just having that right off the start so I don't die right away, and always just buy Quick Revive. But good suggestion. In number 5, we're going to talk about starting with a random perk or vape, and this comes from a man Dino. So unlike the Perma Perk we just talked about, Dino would like to see a random perk or vape happen at the beginning of every game, and also maybe a special camo for those level 1000 players that they can rock and sort of be unique out there in the field. I think these would be great rewards and definitely deserving of the number 5 spot, coming in with a random perk or vape. I think vapes are something we definitely need to be talking about more as we move towards Black Ops 4. But in the number 4 spot comes a Master Prestige camo, sort of the tail end of what Dino was saying. This comes from Talara Williams, thank you for commenting. I appreciate your comment. And if you did the super Easter egg in IW Zombies, you know we got the director's cut camo. And I think a camo like this needs to be sort of different from solving the super Easter egg, because as you progress through every DLC or seasons, as I think Black Ops 4 is going to be sort of leaning towards, we need to get a camo specifically for those level 1000 players to make them feel a little bit special out there too. I think that's deserving the number 4 spot. In number 3 comes a comment from Chief Plays, and he'd like to see us start with 2 weapons. The first one being a pistol, and then a second weapon. So he's not very specific on the second weapon. I gotta relate this to the Black Ops 3 super Easter egg, where we got the RK5, we have the MR6 as our starting pistol, and the RK5 as our secondary. This is a good super Easter egg, the first one that Treyarch's incorporating outside of Black Ops 2, where we didn't really have a reward at the end, but now we have something gameplay-wise that we can keep. And that's what we got in Black Ops 3, and I think that would be something good as well for Black Ops 4, but I'd like to see that back in the super Easter egg as well. In number 2, we're going to be talking about a comment coming from a man, Matthew Raygun, and something he'd like to see is starting with something better, like an upgraded knife, or with permanent sword flay, something like that. And I think if we start with the Bowie knife and have sword flay where it's a one-hit kill, no matter what round you're on, you can always be protected by your knife if you're fast enough. What a great reward for level 1000 players, having an upgraded knife right off the bat, so you don't have to worry about actually buying a weapon and spending your money in ways that aren't going to benefit you. I know I always try to upgrade my weapons before I buy perks. You might be different, but if we could upgrade our starting knife right away, what a great comment. Thank you for commenting, Matthew. I look forward to seeing more comments coming from you. But we're going to talk about the number 1 spot right now, and this is having an extra slot for attachments. This is a comment coming from Alexander Hamilton, and I think this is a great idea. Now, this wasn't in any particular order. I just wanted to make it a top 10 format, but I think having an extra attachment slot on your weapons, maybe it's a universal thing where every weapon gets an extra slot and allows you to put more attachments on your weapons. Little things like this all matter when it comes to the final prestige rewards that we get at the end of Black Ops 4 level 1000. Who knows how long it'll take to actually achieve that rank, but it's one ride I'm definitely going to be a part of. And if you're going to be a part of that ride, be sure to subscribe here to the channel. I'm going to have a lot of legit information when it comes to grinding XP, and as well glitches, where you can find glitch spots if you're not very good at zombies. Maybe it's the only way you can get to high rounds. Whatever the case may be sure to subscribe, because everybody at any level and any skill level can definitely subscribe here and feel welcome in this community that I'm building. Become a part of the Grizz Force and what we're doing here. This is where I pass off the question to you. Tell me down in the comment section below right now, what are the most wanted Master Prestige rewards that you want personally to be showcased at the end of the rainbow when you reach level 1000? Is that a rank you're even capable of getting? And if so, it might be in your favor to want something more than what was given in Black Ops 3. All we got was the ability to change our icons, and the level 1000 one was the teddy bear icon. Very iconic, but in a long sense, did you want something more, whether it be a camo you can rock or an extra attachment, starting with monkey bombs? Maybe the laundry list goes on in your mind. I just want to know. Comment down below what you're thinking right now when it comes to Master Prestige rewards, and what more you can get out of Black Ops 4 that we quite didn't get in Black Ops 3. And if you have any other top 10s that you'd like to see featured here on the channel, just let me know. Maybe there's a poll I can host relating to the tweet that you send me or the comment that you send me, and spark some ideas here and get this Black Ops 4 conversation rolling. As we approach October 12th, I think a lot more updates are going to be rolled out in the sense of Blackout and zombies, and I want to keep you guys covered each step of the way. So activating the bell icon is the first step to getting there and becoming a part of the Grizz Force. Whether you support me as a member or you're just here showing your support in the comment section, either way, I hope to become a valuable source for XP information moving into the Black Ops 4 season, both in zombies and in Blackout. So if XP is part of your journey and you don't really have someone specific you're subscribing to, specifically relating to XP, I'm your man. We're almost to blackout. I'm really excited, but I got a few more glitches to cover, and then we'll be right there. I'll see you in the next video. Violent out.